This remarkable actress, known for her role in The Gambler, has stirred quite a buzz by showcasing a stunning and unexpected appearance at the age of 78 in a popular magazine. The film, released in 1974, features a gripping story revolving around Axel Fried, played by James Caan, who is ensnared in a perilous world of gambling addiction. The intense narrative unfolds as Axel, an English professor, spirals deeper into a life of debt, accumulating a staggering $44,000 owed to dangerous figures. Paul Sorvino and Lauren Hutton add depth to the film, with Hutton portraying a significant character that further complicates Axel's life. As Axel struggles to reclaim control, the stakes rise, leading him to confront not just his creditors, but the darkest corners of his own psyche. The film's raw portrayal of addiction and risk captivates viewers, making it a classic that continues to resonate. In the recent magazine feature, the actress, with her timeless allure, proves that age is merely a number, leaving audiences captivated once again. Axel's journey in The Gambler reveals the complex web of relationships shaped by his addiction. He turns to his wealthy grandfather and his physician mother for help, knowing their lives could be deeply affected by his choices. His grandfather, a figure of stability and wealth, represents the hope for redemption, while his mother embodies the medical understanding of addiction and its consequences. However, Axel's addiction complicates these relationships. He struggles to repay the money he owes, which leads him deeper into a world filled with dangerous individuals. This risk not only threatens his safety, but also puts his family in a precarious position. The emotional toll of his gambling addiction creates a rift between him and his loved ones as they grapple with the fear of losing him to his destructive habits. Axel's inability to break free from the cycle of gambling highlights the profound impact of addiction on family dynamics and personal relationships. The film poignantly illustrates how addiction can distort love and trust, leaving a trail of chaos in its wake. Axel's plight serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by those entangled in the grip of addiction and the struggle for support from those who care about them. In the film The Gambler, Axel's girlfriend, Billy, is portrayed as a loving partner who deeply cares for him. However, she faces significant challenges due to the chaos that Axel's gambling addiction brings into their lives. Billy's love for Axel is evident, but it is constantly tested by the unpredictability and turmoil that his gambling habits create. She struggles to understand his compulsive behavior and often finds herself caught in a cycle of hope and disappointment. This dynamic adds emotional depth to the story, highlighting the impact of addiction not just on the individual, but also on their loved ones. The screenplay for The Gambler was crafted by James Toback, who drew from his own experiences as a former English lecturer with a gambling problem. This semi-autobiographical approach lends authenticity to the narrative, as Toback infuses his personal struggles into Axel's character. The film explores the darker aspects of gambling, illustrating how it can consume a person's life and relationships. Toback's background in literature and his first-hand knowledge of addiction allow for a nuanced portrayal of the characters and their conflicts. The screenplay captures the tension between love and addiction, making it a compelling story that resonates with audiences. Initially, the film's creator, James Toback, had a different vision for the lead role in The Gambler. He imagined Robert De Niro as the main character, a role that would require a deep exploration of the complexities of gambling and addiction. However, director Carol Reese made the decision to cast James Caan instead. This choice brought a unique energy to the film, as Caan was known for his intense performances. During the filming, Caan was facing his own personal struggles, particularly with cocaine addiction. Despite these challenges, he found the role to be one of his favorites. The character he portrayed was layered and multifaceted, allowing Caan to showcase his acting range. The film delves into the darker aspects of gambling, addiction, and the human condition, making it a compelling watch. Caan's performance, combined with the film's themes, resonated with audiences and critics alike, solidifying its place in cinematic history. Robert Evans had a strong desire to produce the film The Gambler, but ultimately, Irwin Winkler took on the role of producer. This decision led Evans to focus his efforts on another project, resulting in the creation of Chinatown. The Gambler is significant as it is part of a wave of films from the 1970s that explored the theme of gambling addiction. This era saw a rise in movies that delved into the darker aspects of gambling, with The Only Game in Town and California Split also addressing similar issues. These films portrayed the struggles and consequences of gambling, reflecting a growing awareness of addiction in society. The 1970s was a pivotal time for cinema, as filmmakers began to tackle more complex and serious subjects. The Gambler stands out in this context, showcasing the personal battles of its characters and the impact of gambling on their lives. The film's narrative and character development resonate with audiences, making it a notable entry in the genre of gambling films during this transformative decade. The film features notable actors such as M. Emmett Walsh and James Woods, who, despite their smaller roles, leave a lasting impression on the audience. Emmett Walsh brings a unique charm and depth to his character, while James Woods showcases his talent in a way that enhances the film's overall narrative. Their performances contribute significantly to the film's atmosphere, making the world of gambling and personal struggle feel more authentic and engaging. Roger Ebert, a respected film critic, praised the movie for its insightful portrayal of the main character Axel. He highlighted how the film captures Axel's complex personality, showcasing his vulnerabilities and strengths. Ebert noted that the story evolves into a thrilling narrative, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The film's ability to blend character development with suspenseful storytelling is a testament to its quality. Ebert's review emphasizes the film's impact, suggesting that it resonates with audiences through its exploration of addiction and the human condition. The combination of strong performances and thoughtful critique makes this film a memorable piece of cinema. Lauren Hutton, who played Axel's girlfriend in the 1974 film The Gambler, began her career as a model before making a successful transition into acting. She gained recognition for her unique look, particularly her distinctive gap in her front teeth, which set her apart in the fashion industry. This feature became her signature and contributed to her success as a model. In 1973, she secured a historic modeling contract with Revlon, which helped to elevate her status in the beauty and fashion world. Hutton's modeling achievements paved the way for her acting career, where she took on notable roles in films such as Paper Lion and American Gigolo. Her performances showcased her talent and versatility, allowing her to break into Hollywood. Hutton's ability to blend her modeling background with acting made her a unique figure in the entertainment industry. She became known not just for her beauty but also for her strong screen presence and ability to portray complex characters. Throughout her career, Hutton has remained an influential figure, inspiring many with her journey from modeling to acting. Her contributions to both fields have left a lasting impact, and she continues to be celebrated for her achievements. At 78, Hutton appeared on the cover of Harper's Bazaar in May 2022, showcasing her enduring beauty. This moment was significant, as it highlighted not only her long-standing career in modeling, but also the changing perceptions of beauty and age in the fashion industry. Despite this achievement, Hutton expressed feelings of embarrassment about modeling at her age. She admitted to feeling more self-conscious, largely due to her lack of daily practice in front of the camera. This self-awareness reflects a common sentiment among many who have spent years in the public eye, where the pressures of appearance can weigh heavily. Hutton's reflections reveal a deeper understanding of the challenges that come with aging in a field that often prioritizes youth. Her honesty about her feelings serves as a reminder that even those who have achieved great success can struggle with self-image and confidence. The juxtaposition of her iconic status and her personal insecurities paints a complex picture of a woman who continues to navigate the world of fashion with grace, even as she confronts the realities of growing older. Compelling exploration of addiction, identity, and the existential dilemmas faced in the pursuit of risk. The film deftly weaves the life of a college professor, played with palpable intensity by James Chang, into the larger narrative of gambling's allure and its darker implications. While he embodies both a gifted teacher and a compulsive gambler, the interplay between his dual roles serves as a microcosm for the broader themes of hope and despair. The screenplay, adapted from the novel by Harold Pinter, offers an unflinching look at the protagonist's life as he oscillates between the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Some viewers found the portrayal of the gambling culture to be both fascinating and illuminating, while others noted that it occasionally veers into a chaotic representation that might confuse those unfamiliar with such vices. Despite this, the film effectively immerses the audience in the protagonist's turbulent world, revealing the psychological grip of addiction. Director Carol Reese's approach to storytelling employs an unconventional structure, blending moments of stark realism with surreal elements that undercut the narrative's tension. This choice has sparked a debate among audiences. Some critics herald it as innovative and engaging, while others feel it detracts from the film's emotional core. The uneasy soundtrack, at times jarring or mismatched, serves to heighten the sense of unease, but may also feel heavy-handed to some viewers. In this regard, opinions diverge. What one person sees as a unique artistic choice, another might view as a distraction. Cheyenne's performance stands out as a cornerstone of the film, capturing both the swagger of a high-stakes player and the vulnerability of a man on the brink of self-destruction. His reputed struggles with addiction during filming seemingly infused his portrayal with a raw authenticity that resonates powerfully. However, some critics argue that his portrayal occasionally leans too heavily on caricature, diminishing the subtleties of his character's inner conflict. The character dynamics are complemented by Lauren Hutton's role as his love interest, who brings both charm and complexity to the narrative. Their relationship provides a poignant contrast to the chaos surrounding them, though viewers have differing responses to its depth and progression. While some appreciate the way her character anchors the protagonist, others argue that her portrayal could have been more fully fleshed out, thereby enhancing the emotional stakes. Interestingly, the film's exploration of societal divisions also garners attention. The portrayal of disparate communities, such as ethnic minorities and those embroiled in the underbelly of loan sharks, evokes a grim reality and layered storytelling. Critics are divided on this aspect. Some laud the film for its unflinching portrayal of a society rife with inequality and moral ambiguity, while others feel it risks oversimplifying complex social issues. The film's climax, particularly the much-discussed holy scene, has led to varied interpretations among viewers. Some find it to be a powerful culmination of the protagonist's internal struggles, while others believe that it lacks the anticipated gravitas. Here too, Reese's direction is seen as a double-edged sword, eliciting both admiration and skepticism. As one delves into The Gambler, it is clear that the film resonates on multiple levels. It effectively combines personal narrative with broader themes of chance, fate, and the human condition, though the execution may not sit well with everyone. For those willing to engage with its complexities, the film offers a haunting portrayal of a man's fallibility amidst the seductive forces of his chosen life. Through a combination of strong performances, thoughtful direction, and thematic depth, The Gambler remains a thought-provoking piece of cinema, eliciting rich discussions about its merits and shortcomings long after the credits roll. As the credits roll on this intense journey through the world of The Gambler, the story doesn't quite end there. What happened to the actors who brought this gripping narrative to life? Behind every character lies a real person with their own story, and many of them took paths as unpredictable as the game itself. From accolades to struggles, some found stardom that skyrocketed, while others faded from the spotlight, battling personal demons or reinventing themselves in surprising ways. Their journeys reveal a tapestry of triumphs and challenges, offering a raw look at life after the cameras stopped rolling. Join us now as we pull back the curtain and delve into the lives of these talented actors. Discover what they made of their newfound fame and how their careers evolved. Did they gamble on new opportunities or play it safe? Prepare to be captivated, as there are twists and turns ahead that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Antonio Fargas portrayed the compelling character of the pimp in the 1974 film The Gambler, a role that showcased his unique ability to embody complex, gritty personas. His portrayal was marked by raw energy, revealing the darkness lurking beneath the urban surface. The character navigated the seedy underbelly of gambling and addiction, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Fargas's career extended beyond this film, as he became known for roles that often highlighted the challenges of marginalized communities. After The Gambler, Fargas faced personal hardships, including struggles with the pressures of Hollywood and the difficulty of being typecast. He dealt with publicized relationships that sometimes overshadowed his professional accomplishments. In the late 1980s, he gained renewed fame on the television show Starsky and Hutch, but he remained haunted by the stereotypes and limitations imposed on him as an African-American actor. Throughout the years, Fargas remained resilient, overcoming these challenges while still pursuing diverse roles in theater and television. His life has not been without controversy. There were grapples with identity and the lure of fame. Most recently, Fargas has reduced his public appearances, keeping a low profile away from the Hollywood limelight. Reports from late 2022 indicated he was reflecting on his legacy and recent health concerns, leading to a quieter existence. Vic Tayback took on the role of one in the 1974 film The Gambler, a character that embodies the darker side of desperation and addiction. Tayback's portrayal added a depth to the film, revealing the complexities of a man caught in the throes of a dangerous game. His character's presence lingers in the minds of viewers, a haunting image of risk and the consequences of choices made in the heat of the moment. In his personal life, Vic Tayback faced numerous challenges. After gaining fame, he struggled with the pressures that came with Hollywood. His personal life was marked by tumult, including a battle with weight issues that resulted in multiple health problems. He faced financial difficulties that led him to work in various roles, including voice acting, in an effort to maintain stability. Despite successes, Tayback encountered a series of scandals that impacted his reputation. He experienced a tumultuous divorce that further complicated his life. In his later years, he remained active in acting but also dealt with the realities of aging in a competitive industry. He passed away in 1990 from complications related to diabetes, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his impactful roles and the shadows of his personal battles. Today, a sense of mystery surrounds his life, with many fans still drawn to the intensity he brought to his performances. In the 1974 film The Gambler, Stuart Margolin played the role of Cowboy, a character shrouded in mystery and complexity. Cowboy is a companion to the protagonist, silently grasping the unspoken tensions of the gambling world. Margolin's portrayal added a layer of unease, emphasizing the darker aspects of risk and desperation that permeate the film. His performance was notable, drawing attention to his ability to embody characters steeped in moral ambiguity. After The Gambler, Margolin's career included various television roles, notably as the charming yet dubious Angel Martin in the series The Rockford Files. While his acting flourished, his personal life revealed a more tumultuous side. Margolin faced struggles with addiction, a battle that affected both his personal relationships and career trajectory. In the 1980s, he was involved in controversies regarding arrests related to substance abuse, leading to a challenging period away from the screen. Despite these hardships, he managed to return to acting, often reflecting on his struggles in interviews with a somber tone. In recent years, Margolin continued to act sporadically, with his last known projects released in the early 2020s. The shadows of his past linger on, a testament to both his talent and the unrelenting nature of personal demons. Morris Karnofsky portrayed A.R. Lowenthal in the 1974 film The Gambler, a character that embodies desperation and moral decay. Lowenthal, a seasoned gambler ensnared by his addiction, becomes a cautionary tale against the backdrop of high-stakes betting. Karnofsky's performance delivered a haunting blend of vulnerability and chaos, capturing the essence of a man spiraling out of control amid financial ruin and personal despair. Born in 1897, Karnofsky was a prominent figure in theater and film, known for his powerful, character-driven roles. His life, however, was not without turmoil. During the 1950s, he faced the repercussions of being blacklisted due to McCarthyism, which affected many artists of his era. This dark chapter forced him to adapt and navigate a career fraught with challenges. In his later years, Morris struggled with declining health, yet he continued acting until his death in 1992. Little public information emerged about his final years, indicating a preference for solitude amidst the shadows of his past. His legacy, complex and layered, lingers in the gritty roles he embraced, marking him as a figure of significant artistic influence. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs portrayed the street basketball boy in the 1974 film The Gambler. His character embodies the raw energy and struggles of street life in a gritty urban setting, lending authenticity to the film's exploration of risks and consequences. Jacobs' performance was striking, capturing the essence of a youthful dreamer immersed in the harsh realities of gambling and survival. After The Gambler, Hilton Jacobs' career saw both highs and lows. He gained recognition for his role in the television series Welcome Back, Kotter, but the journey was not without troubles. His personal life was marred by struggles with addiction and financial instability. In the 1980s, he faced legal struggles, including arrest for drug-related offenses, which shadowed his career. There were times when he found it hard to find significant acting roles, leading to a decline in visibility. In recent years, Hilton Jacobs has mostly stayed out of the public eye. His last known work was a small role in a low-budget film, and he has shifted his focus to personal health and well-being. There are whispers of him engaging in community work, using his experiences to mentor at-risk youth. The most recent updates on his whereabouts remain elusive, leaving many to wonder about the fate of this once promising talent. James Woods portrayed a bank officer in the 1974 film The Gambler, showcasing a character marked by both authority and a deep sense of internal conflict. His performance provided a stark contrast to the film's protagonist, a compulsive gambler descending into darkness. Wood's role involved a tense atmosphere, suggesting the pressures and moral dilemmas faced in the high-stakes world of finance and gambling. After The Gambler, Woods continued to build a complex career marked by diverse roles, often playing characters that were intense and morally ambiguous. However, his life off-screen was marred by controversies and challenges. He became a polarizing figure, known for his outspoken political views and confrontations on social media. Woods faced tumultuous relationships, notably with actress Sarah Owen, and later, his legal battles with former partners that included allegations of misconduct. These incidents greatly impacted his public image, leading to whispered scandals that followed him through the years. As of late 2023, James Woods has remained largely out of the public eye, focusing on occasional acting roles while continuing to articulate his views through various platforms. His once celebrated career has become a tale of both brilliance and tribulation, embodying the complexities of a life lived in the limelight. Lauren Hutton portrayed Billy in the 1974 film The Gambler, a character marked by complexity and struggle. Billy embodies a mix of vulnerability and strength, giving depth to a narrative centered on a man's obsession with gambling. Her performance showcases a woman grappling with choices and relationships in a gritty, unforgiving world. This role came during a pivotal time in her career as she was transitioning from modeling to acting. Hutton's personal life has been riddled with challenges. She faced a tumultuous upbringing, marked by a strained relationship with her father, which left lasting scars. Hutton heavily battled with the pressures of the industry and struggled with her own identity. Her relationships have often been tumultuous, including a high-profile romance with actor Burt Reynolds. Later in life, Hutton encountered significant hardships, including a serious car accident that left her with facial injuries. Despite this, she bravely returned to acting and modeling, remaining active in the industry well into her later years. In recent updates, she continues to advocate for beauty at all ages, reshaping perceptions in a society that often overlooks aging. As of the latest known information, Lauren Hutton remains a resilient figure in Hollywood, her story one of perseverance amid darkness. In the 1974 movie The Gambler, Burt Young portrayed Carmine, a minor yet impactful character who represented the gritty underworld of gambling. Carmine exudes a menacing charm, embodying the struggles and moral ambiguities faced by those caught in a web of addiction and desperation. Young's performance captures the weight of a man whose decisions reflect the darker facets of human nature, illuminating the perpetual tension between survival and self-destruction. Following The Gambler, Burt Young's career continued to thrive, though he faced personal turmoil. While he gained recognition for his roles, especially in the Rocky franchise as Paulie, his life was marked by loss. Young endured the death of his beloved sister, which plunged him into deep grief. Divorced and grappling with the challenges of aging in Hollywood, he battled the shadows of depression that crept into his life. Young also had brushes with controversy. His outspoken views occasionally stirred public criticism. Despite the burdens he carried, Young remained a dedicated artist. He also faced hardships related to financial instability in an industry known for its unpredictability. In recent years, Burt Young has taken a step back from the spotlight, though he remains respected in the film community. Little is known about his current endeavors, but his legacy as a rugged performer continues to resonate. In the 1974 film The Gambler, Melanie Marin plays the role of a student, embodying the complexities faced by a young woman drawn into a world of risk and moral ambiguity. Her character navigates the temptations and challenges surrounding addiction, reflecting the broader themes of the film. Maron's performance captures the desperation and yearning for stability amid chaos, serving as a poignant reminder of the personal struggles that can accompany ambition and desire. After The Gambler, Maron's career flourished, featuring roles in notable television series like 30-something. However, her life off-screen was marred by trials. In the late 1980s, she faced severe financial troubles, leading to public scrutiny and tension within her personal relationships. A subsequent divorce added to her hardships, leaving her to grapple with profound loneliness and self-doubt. Despite these challenges, Maron persevered, turning to directing and producing, showcasing her resilience in an industry often unforgiving. Recently, reports indicate she remains active in the entertainment business, advocating for women's roles in film and television, a testament to her dedication and evolution since her early roles. M.N. Walsh plays a Las Vegas gambler in the 1974 film The Gambler, a role that adds depth to the film's exploration of addiction and desperation. Walsh's character is grim, embodying the fragility and moral decay that haunt those who chase fortune in the shadows of the casino. His performance resonates with the bleak reality faced by many who become entangled in the lure of gambling, reflecting a nuanced understanding of loss and regret. After The Gambler, Walsh's career continued, featuring in numerous films and TV shows, but he faced personal challenges that shaped his life. He struggled with alcoholism, a battle that often intersects with the lives of those in Hollywood. In 1981, he was arrested for DUI. This incident marked a turning point, forcing him to confront his addiction seriously. Despite these hardships, he maintained a steady acting career, becoming known for his distinctive style and dynamic presence on screen. Later in life, Walsh remained a character actor, taking roles that highlighted his versatility. He lived in relative obscurity, focusing on personal growth and overcoming his past challenges. Information about his later years has been sparse, reflecting his preference for privacy. As of 2023, he continues to avoid the spotlight, leaving fans curious about the man behind the iconic performances. James Chan's portrayal of Axel Fried in the 1974 film The Gambler is a chilling exploration of a man consumed by his gambling addiction. Chan immerses himself in the character's psychological turmoil, depicting Axel's spiral into despair as he balances his love for betting with the destruction it brings to his life. This role showcased Chan's ability to embody flawed characters who grapple with intense inner demons, marking a significant point in his career. After The Gambler, Chan's life was marked by a series of personal and professional struggles. His career experienced fluctuations, with notable successes in the 1980s, but he also faced setbacks. In the 1990s, he battled substance abuse, leading to stints in rehabilitation. His personal life was tumultuous, highlighted by a divorce from his first wife, D.J. Mathis, and tumultuous relationships with his children. Chan encountered legal issues, including a 1984 arrest for marijuana possession, and his frank personality sometimes created friction in Hollywood. Even as his career evolved, including appearances in series like Las Vegas, the shadows of his past lingered. In later years, he spoke candidly about his struggles, revealing a man who faced his demons with an unyielding spirit. Chan passed away on July 6, 2022, leaving behind a legacy marked by complexity and depth. In the 1974 film The Gambler, Paul Sorvino portrayed the character Hips, a man deeply entrenched in the dangers of gambling and crime. His role encapsulated the dark, gritty undertones of addiction and desperation. Sorvino's performance was marked by a raw intensity that brought a chilling realism to the film. The character of Hips was not just a side player, but a reflection of the grim realities that many faced in the seedy underbelly of gambling. After The Gambler, Sorvino's career continued to flourish, landing him notable roles in films like Goodfellas and The Firm. Despite his successes, Sorvino's life outside of acting was rife with challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the struggles of his daughter, actress, and singer Mira Sorvino, who has spoken publicly about her experiences with harassment in Hollywood. Paul also dealt with health issues, suffering from chronic illnesses and high blood pressure which intensified over the years. In 2019, Sorvino's health took a grave turn when he was hospitalized for heart and respiratory issues. Despite these challenges, he maintained a strong public presence, advocating against bullying and supporting fellow actors. His final years were marked by a renewed appreciation for family and art, even as his health remained delicate. As of 2023, the details of his health and life have become less public, leaving a shadowed aura around his legacy of talent and resilience. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1974 film The Gambler, let's take a moment to reflect on its impact and the lives of its cast. James Chan delivered a haunting portrayal of Axel Fried, a character whose struggles with addiction resonated deeply. This role marked a pivotal moment in Chan's career, influencing his later projects. Other cast members, including Paul Sorvino and Lauren Hutton, also saw their careers shaped by their roles in this gritty drama. The film shed light on the complex relationships and struggles surrounding gambling addiction, echoing real-life challenges faced by many. If you experienced The Gambler during your childhood, what memories does it bring back for you? Did it spark conversations about risk, addiction, or family dynamics in your home? We want to hear your stories about how this film influenced your life or your thoughts on its themes. Share your memories in the comments below, and let's celebrate the nostalgia